Hi, welcome to this short video. Do you know what your personal branding is? It looks like, sounds like an awesome and very big word, but it is not. For your information, it is like who you are, you need to convey that. And who you are changes over time. So, right now, whatever you are, whoever you are, work. Why personal branding is required? Because people will know that this is the person who looks like this, and her way of talking is this. So many people have asked me to improve on the way I behave. Since long I have been behaving like this. This is the way I look, roughly, rough, and I'm not going to, not much change will happen. That is not me right now, not coming from within. In the evening, I look like this. Do I look bad? So I should be prepared. I should be energetic at 10 p.m. in the evening. That is how I am. So these factors are all part of branding. Let us go back to our screen before somebody comes in. So personal branding is, are you there? Looking at my, let me say, screen. So personal branding, as I said, is all about who you are. And that is very important. I'll tell you a story. I went to Canada for a study tour, and there I was speaking to a few friends, and we got to talk about my sandals that I was wearing. So it looked very ugly, very old. So this friend of mine was asking, uh, because you have come over to another continent for learning, it is such a prestigious thing to be doing. And why are you wearing an old pair of sandals? I told him that this is the sandal I wear to the field, get to the mud. I wear the same sandal to a party. I wear the same sandal to a seminar. I wear the same sandal to another continent. No, this is me. And he actually acknowledged there were certain other behaviors also. It was only me. Not many people will appreciate whatever you are doing. You also, I realize that it is not to insult somebody, their sensibility also. Their sensibility is to expect a certain kind of standard from you, and that should not be hurt. If they expect that, before you establish that, be empathetic to whatever their expectations. So there is a fine balance to be made uh, about how we should look and what we should do. So being intentional, stand for the thing to attract your opportunities. I'll give you one example. I love doing this video, and I have so many learnings in every day that I can do a video on each thing. I have a lot of emotions. Don't you have? So you also have a lot of emotions. Each emotion will teach you something. If you are going overboard over something, then that emotion also will teach you, plus positively or negative. So that is a story, right? So when you keep taking these actions without giving in to those kind of obstacles or impediments, whatever it is there, if you are living in the moment of awareness, a state of awareness, then you will attract your opportunities. Of late, I have started playing around a database which has about 2 lakh mobile number. I do that. Do I know what to do with that? I can send. How much time it will take? 1 lakh, 2 lakh minutes. 2 lakh, if one takes, say, suppose 1 minute, then it will take 2 lakh minutes. And how much is that? If you divide it by 60, it becomes like, let us divide by um, divide 180 thing, then it becomes 303 603 30,000 hours divided by 24, it becomes phenomenal, right? That many days, and divided by 365, it becomes 2 years to send those, more than 2 years to send those, connect to those people. So what should I do? What I have done is, I have just categorized them, and this is a strategy. If you have that kind of database, what you can do is just, and those are cold calling. If you are running ads, also you will get cold leads. So why to waste your money on those? Why not get into this? The second is, that is what I have done with these connects. I have categorized them. Whoever has Gmail accounts, I'll connect with them only. Right strategy, right? How you present yourself online and offline is what I was talking about. The most important type of freedom is to be what you really are. So when you behave the way you are not posing, right? You are not uh, kind of acting somebody else. So that is freedom. That is what Jim Morrison says. Define what is your value proposition. What benefit you offer to people, right? That is the value proposition you can. The second aspect of the value proposition is who those people are. For me, it is mid-career professionals. When you say what benefit you offer to people, people who are overworked, and most of the people who are overworked, whoever is listening here, you'll be surprised to know that those people feel clueless. And when you suggest something and when you point out at their what weakness they are undergoing, they get irritated. So that is a learning point. How are you feeling? Right? So who those people are? Mid-career professionals. Take small actions, ask them to take small actions. How you solve their problems? I solve their problems by directly asking them as to where they feel the most irritated and most helpless. That is where we can start. And it will go to solve their problems at workplace. And workplace problems are very few. Everybody has just one or two problems, and those problems will have background in something else that needs to be corrected. What makes you different from others? How do you stand out? Because workplace enjoyment and workplace wins. Not many people talk. Even if they talk in terms of management or leadership or time management, something else. Of course, I agree. Those are the issues, those are there. But the real issue lies somewhere. And nobody knows about that. They do not talk about that. Just now I was hearing somebody, one of my my colleagues, or say fellow learners, he was saying that when you get into depression, you cannot share with anybody. Don't you think that is the case with many people? You get into something which you cannot express, cannot share with anybody. And what do? So we need to get into Those kind of questions, because that is what affecting their professional life and maybe personal life. We never know. I'll only handle those kind of problems and their effect at workplace, right? And clarify your why. Why I'm doing this? Because, you know, it will earn me money. It will earn me recognition. That is first. Why? Because I would feel self-evaluated. Why? Because then I'll feel accepted. Why? Because I have been a pretty lonely person. I was, I never thought to be completely accepted by anybody, not even a family member. That is what I have never felt. Now, if I feel like that, if I have felt like that, do you not think that I will not just do justice to every relationship or each relationship that I have? So that is the effect I cause. If that is so, then I'll feel sidelined even at workplace. Don't you think so? And why do I do all these things? What is the bigger purpose? By accepting myself as the way I am, and by becoming successful, actually, I'll find out a way to help, to contribute to the world more. And that will be my real recognition and that will be my fulfillment. Of course, money is there. Otherwise, if I won't have money, I'll not be accepted. Or even if there is nobody thinking like that, my mind will not allow me to think that I'm accepted and it doesn't matter even if I don't earn. I cannot accept that at all. That is why I do what I do. Now, how can you have a brand anchor? Have a signature look. So the way I look, you will see me this same way. Here is an example of somebody. So the avatar has a flower on her mouth and she shows her window doors behind her. That is what she said. And her social media links are there always. So this is her profile. And she always looks like this, no matter where you find her. Be dependable, consistent with your message. Always send this message. This is where I also falter. You know, I said leadership growth first. I said persistence then I said excellence, then I said efficiency. No, all these things are very much interrelated for me. You start from somewhere and you get there. But this will confuse to entire public. So don't be like that. Don't repeat my faults, right? And there are few steps to establishing yourself well. Gary Vaynerchuk is constantly saying this. Give away your best work for free. That we can do. So this is a point to ponder. Would you give away your work for free? Anyways, in my YouTube videos, this is available for free. If you come to my call, you will get a lot of nuggets for free. Only if you are willing to listen to. But I won't actually give you any advice unless if you are ready to listen to. David Brad said, never learn for one, always learn for two. So nobody says that you should learn and keep it within yourself. Learning needs to be shared. Otherwise, what use having that learning? And I would like all of you to be known as you are. I wish that. And from today, thank you for listening. And this is all that I had to share. If you have any questions, then you can post below the video. And surely, if you like this video, then you can, and if you have got some value from it, do please give me a rating, and thus in this Trust Pilot review. Thank you for watching.